that's like this is like that, and like all this stuff about the human body. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
Like, one of the requirements was that it was a Bio 101 course beforehand, but they were like, fuck it, you want to get in by spring of next year, we're gonna have to, like, advance you along a little bit more.
Yeah.
I might be rethinking that now, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
have a week to think this over, and I might have to consider, I don't know.
Dropping it,
I think I'll
possibly.
be, I don't know. I mean, because if I drop it, then I'd have to drop something else, and then I'd basically miss an entire year worth of work if I do somehow manage to pass it.
Yeah.
Like, because I can drop it at the end. Like, that's the thing that's nice about my college. I can drop it, like, with 2, 3 weeks left.
But do you get a refund?
No, I don't get a refund. No,
Yeah.
no.
So,
I mean, I don't give a shit about that. At this point in my life, I'm 26 years old. I really don't give a shit how much money it takes. And it's a fucking tech college. I don't care. Um, I mean, it's a tech college. Like, compared to a normal college, if it was a normal college, yeah, then that'd be different. Because it's like $7 grand for a fucking semester. And also, all of my shit's paid for, so I probably just have to pay back like $700 or something.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, when I
I'm
first
thinking,
started school up in the mountains, one of the things that I picked up was biology and anatomy and physiology. And
yeah, I also have anatomy as well
yeah,
tomorrow, which
because
that's gonna be fun.
yeah, because I had the thought process of I'm a smart person. Let's see what it's like to like what I have to learn in order to be a doctor. I
Oh,
got
you went for a doctorate?
no, like a doctor, not necessarily a doctorate.
Oh, you were just trying to figure out what the fuck you're wanting to do.
Yeah, that kind of thing. And so I took like I want to say 3 biology type courses, and by the end of it, I just went, no, no, I don't want to have to memorize 8 different things in 16 different languages. This isn't what I'm about. I already hate speaking other languages and all of that. Like, I could do it if I live in a location, but it's not fun for me.
Yeah, I mean, the thing for me is that I'm going for radiology technician, so it's pretty much
Yeah.
going to be like, I think like 75% of it is going to be literally an internship. Given it's in the medical field, so I got to know medical stuff anyway. But like, out of all the medical, it's not like I'm going to be a doctor.
Yeah.
I'm going for an associate's, and even then, this entire semester is prerequisites, and then I go and do radiology for 12 of the fucking, like, I'll have 3 other classes besides the radiology for the next year and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Which is basically, you go study at radiology, you go suck a dude's dick for 15 hours a week, and, well, no, you know. Like, you basically are the fucking intern for a year and a half. And yeah, you're gonna learn a lot, and yeah, you're gonna have a fucking test at 2 weeks after you graduate, but like, you're basically a glorified intern
Mm-hmm.
in fucking medical terminology shit.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. And it's fucking radiology, so it's not radiology, it's a X-ray technician. So it's basically you scan foot is broken, you find out foot's still broken.
Yeah.
So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna say fuck it for like the next 4 months and just study my ass off. And if it works out, great. If it doesn't work out, withdraw and fucking work out the rest of this shit.
Yep, just be careful
Uh,
of burnout because burnout hurts.
oh no. Oh no, no. I'm thinking I'm gonna study the fucking shit out during the week, and then on Saturday and Sunday, because it's a 4-day week for me. So Friday, I'm just gonna study the fuck out of. Like, I'm just gonna like literally do nothing but study
Mm-hmm.
and make sure all my shit's in, because most of the shit's done by the end of the week. And then Saturday and Sunday, do whatever the fuck I want. And then Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, or the week fucking study, fucking weekend, do whatever the fuck I want.
Yeah.
But obviously today doesn't count because it's literally the first fucking day, and they're like, yeah, the first test is in like 3.5 weeks, and also we're gonna. And he seemed like a pretty good teacher too. Like, he was like, we're gonna go over all this shit. It's confusing. It's going to be confusing to y'all that aren't, because like all the nurses were talking and all the non-nurses were like, "The fuck's going on here?" I am so.
Oh, yeah.
I remember someone in chat and someone in fucking chat was like, "I don't know what's going on and I'm scared." They
Yeah.
literally put that in chat. I'm like, "Yep, yeah, that's how I feel right now." I have no idea what the fuck this shit is. But I actually kind of feel like it'd be kind of a blessing too, because that means that, as far as I know, all of the classes are fully online. So that means the tests are online.
If you're about to say that you're going to start cheating, remember, this is under recording.
I'm not going to cheat. I'm going to make sure... Oh, yeah. I forgot about that part. I forgot that you were recording the conversation.
I'm not just recording gameplay, my dude. I gotta record everything.
Okay. Did you even do an intro, brother?
No, I can chuck on an intro afterwards if I want to, but more than likely, like, I don't edit anything on these. If it's like 8 hours long, I'll start editing something, but other than that, nah, just fucking maybe chop it up, throw it on. Just here to have fun. This isn't me trying to make money off of it.
No. You need to send me these YouTube links afterwards, too.
Sure. Are you looking for the reading channel or the gaming channel?
The gaming channel.
Sure. It's got, like...
You said the reading channel was an SCP thing, right?
Reading channel, I do SCP readings, I do, what's it called? I do Wondrous Library, which is technically in SCP Universe, SCP Canon type stuff, but it's a separate website that's more, short stories, poetry, stuff like that. Not necessarily anything that's like, SCP number XYZ did XYZ. It's not that kind of thing.
Are these rock pod things really worth it?
It gets you progress on the battle pass, whatever you want to call it thing, the free thing.
Yeah, free thing. So the thing that already maxed out.
Yeah, if you already maxed out, it doesn't matter, but everyone else will probably want it.
Yeah, I literally, like, maxed the shit out of that because I had nothing better to do. Same thing with promoting everyone.
Did you finish all of the cosmetics?
Yes.
For the current one, or the last season?
For the season.
Got it. How much have you been playing, my dude?
How much what?
How much have you been playing, my dude?
I literally had nothing to do until today.
Fair enough. I was
like,
on
literally nothing. That's probably the hardest part of all this, is that it's gone from literally this entire year. Oh yeah, I'm starting this, by the way. I don't need to tell anybody that this is my favorite thing about being host, is that you just get to do whatever the fuck you want.
Mm-hmm.
You're basically like, oh yeah, we're starting this shit up.
Hey, you know what? If we're starting that one anyway, I'm starting this one too.
Okay. I mean, might as well. I really don't care about the meteorite anyway.
Yeah, we're probably hitting creature cap.
Yeah. I mean, unless it's a boss, is there really any reason not to do multiple things at once?
Yes, so depending on what you're fighting, you might not hit creature cap just by default. Higher difficulties, I think you probably will, but lower difficulties, I don't think it spawns enough with one event. But if you've got 2 or 3 events going on, then you'll hit creature cap. So if you're not prepared for fighting all of that, then yeah, is issue. I like fighting in creature cap though, because it means that you don't have to consider 80,000 people at different moments.
Payday, for fuck's sake, Jesus Christ! Oh. Payday will like just scale to like your difficulty, and it does not care how many people are on screen.
Mm-hmm.
And mind you, this is a gaming engine from 2002, so it doesn't run very well to begin with. And then it's like, oh, yeah, we're gonna even run even worse.
Yep. But yeah, overall, it just saves you a bit of ammo and time.
I have saw the Payday 3 stuff though. Holy crap, that stuff looks good.
Yeah, I think Cam ended up playing the beta.
Lucky man, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he said it was pretty good. From what
Yeah,
he
looks pretty
described
good.
it as, I'm probably going to consider getting it, but I'm also going to have to see the actual price when it comes out and all of that.
I think it's like $40 right now. And it's like gonna be, as far as I can tell, it's gonna be just $40 for the standard edition.
Yeah,
Oh
but
fuck!
until it...
Oh god!
And,
Guess who just almost shuffled his kneecaps into the ground?
you?
Yeah, yeah. I went into an area that I didn't know where I was, and I like roped in there, and then I was like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna land here." No, no, land here is 50 feet down, and almost said goodbye to my kneecaps there.
Yeah. I mean, you don't really own your kneecaps anyway.
No.
Your insurance agency
Yeah,
does.
you're right. I literally only own one now. That's my favorite part. It's like they were talking about one thing about someone's knee, and they were talking about like the cartilage, and I'm like, yeah, I know that because the doctor explained that over the last year and a half to me. That basically I don't have any more cartilage anymore
How
in my
fun.
fucking. He inserted some non-natural cartilage, but it's not very. I mean, it's okay. It's actually apparently it's actually like not. How do I say it? Not synthetic. What the fuck is it called? Where it's like close but not perfect. I don't know the medical terminology of it, but basically like it's the best fucking kneecaps you can get nowadays. And that was like 7 months before I had the operation. They're like, yeah, well, it's a good thing that that happened now, and also that these people are paying for it because you're actually going to get kneecaps, unlike some people who literally get no cartilage in their kneecaps.
Yeah, that... I would like kneecaps if I had the choice.
So like the cartilage in your kneecaps does a lot of things. There's one guy that I had that funny enough, he actually moved to the same city that I was. He would take my order all the time at one of the places I went to eat, and he's up here now too. And I told him about my knee thing, and he's like, "Yeah, no, I had the same thing in 2005. You're lucky, because my knees don't have any cartilage in them." I'm like, "Oh, that sucks.
Mm-hmm.
You can't do anything. All you can do is barely walk." I mean, to be fair though, my knees do feel fucking weird sometimes.
Leave no
Mm-hmm.
dwarf behind. We are unbreakable. Rock and stone to the bone. Rock and stone, you beautiful dwarf.
For those about to rock and stone, rock and salute you.
Do I have game music on? I don't think I have game music on. Hold on. I'm so used to having my own music that I didn't even consider that. There we go. But yeah, no, you're braver than I am because I looked at all of the stuff that I would have to do to become a doctor and go down that route, and I'm like,
Oh yeah, no, I'd never be a doctor. Like,
yes,
they were
but
like, you can go be a radiologist, not radiologist technician. Technician's literally just an X-ray technician.
I don't know.
Radiologist is you go and you get the fucking, what do you call it? From
Yeah,
what I know,
you read the X-rays.
you read the X-ray rays. You understand what's going on, and I'm gonna know, hopefully after the end of 2 years, something about what's going on with their knees. But I'm not gonna be paid to interpret that. I'm just gonna be paid to take it, as far as I know.
Yeah.
I mean, as far as I know, it's not very far because I've literally not had. I've had conversations with people that are in it, but I haven't had conversations with like the actual program people. All I know is that it is for the job that I want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone needs ammo? There's nitro.
But knowing healthcare, it's pretty much probably going to be like, oh yeah, you're a radiologist, all but in name.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's healthcare for you. You always got to know something that somebody else's thing.
You have sniped your last.
You are being summoned, sir.
Go, Steve. Where am I being?
Or
They got nitro. Okay.
By Gunner for some freaking reason. I don't know.
I assume that was
I
it.
have no idea.
There is nitro over here.
I love it when people say your name or your character name in the game and they don't say anything else, and you're just like, okay.
Can I see them? No, there's some nitro up here if you want to check that out.
Oh,
I don't know if it was pre-mined or whatever, but yeah.
think so.
Send a hacking
Yep,
pod.
it's already been mined. Oh, that one, yeah.
Roger. Sending in another hacking pod now.
Well, I've completed the blue cap stuff, so...
Molly, over here.
But yeah, memorizing all of the stuff I looked at and I just went, no, I'm not doing this. I'm gonna go over to something else. And so I went, you know what? I'm gonna be an engineer. And then I looked at the engineering stuff that they offered at the school that I was at, and I was like, ew, this is like not the quality that I would want, because this isn't the type of thing that I wanted to get into. Because engineering, I wanted to get into program stuff. Or I should say BEMS, not engineering.
Coding?
Or BEMS? What? STEM. BEMS is something else.
Oh.
Yeah, I wanted to get into STEM because, I'll be honest, outside of STEM, you ain't making much money.
Yeah.
Outside of BEM, you are... BEMS. I keep saying BEMS because that is technically the thing of the program that I'm in right now, but STEM. Outside of STEM, you don't really make much money. It's mostly sold on... Oh yeah, you'll have... You'll know a lot about yourself and history. Well, I would like to have money. So I wanted to get into programming because I'm not 100% interested in doing, like, physical stuff. And you know what? Programming gets you far. But the closest they had was teaching you how to use Excel and PowerPoint.
Ew.
Yes. Guess how
Ew,
exciting...
Things you could learn in 1997.
Guess how exciting the learning of Excel was with them.
Just boring as hell, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, I dropped out in the first week. I legitimately went... I think I'd learned this back in middle school. I'm not looking to learn it again.
One techno rod on the way.
This
yeah.
is the most convoluted line I've ever made in my life. On this
Yeah,
thing.
I'm not sure why we did this, but you know what? We did it.
My brain thought I was driller still, and I was like, I'm just gonna drill this area, and then I was like, I pulled out my rappel, and I'm like, wait a minute,
Yeah.
I'm not a driller right now.
But yeah,
That's
so-
the thing about playing multiple classes in this game. You're like, I'm this class right now, right? No,
yeah.
no, I'm not.
But yeah.
I'm the scout. I can just yeet myself off a cliff and then pull out my rappel. Oh, no, that's the health kit. Nope. No,
What,
I'm
you
a
don't
gunner.
like doing that?
I do enjoy yeeting myself off a cliff. The problem is that it sometimes comes with downers at the same time.
Hmm.
It sometimes ain't so good for your legs.
Yeah, what was I trying to say? Yeah, so the thing that offered that was anywhere close was normal engineering or business. And I'm like, I don't want to get into engineering. Business looks cool. Business has learning everything from, what was it? Everything from like management to doing accounting, and I'm like, you know what? That seems like it could be interesting. So I'm gonna try it out. My accounting teacher, the number one thing people got points for was not doing the accounting stuff. The number one thing people got points for was remembering that her initials was the same as her niece's. And I still remember to this day that it was
What?
S-gas. What I don't remember is any part of the fucking actual thing that I learned in that class for accounting.
Yeah, that's how I feel like I'm gonna be with biology. I feel like I'm just gonna like remember all this shit, and get like. I honestly think that's probably gonna be my worst class. Probably get like a C or so in it. I'm probably barely gonna pass it. And then like, I'm gonna get to like the clinical or whatever, and they're gonna be like, yeah. So what do you remember from biology?
Well, no,
Good question.
here's the thing. It's not that I don't remember it. It's that I didn't remember it during the tests. Everyone was getting all of the extra credit points for remembering all the random stories she told about, oh yeah, I painted my house pink last week. I took 2 classes with her. I knew more about accounting going into that course than I did coming out of it. I forgot
Was
things.
this a college, or was this a technical college?
This was a community college, so
Okay, yeah.
a lot more variability in the professors. You could have some really good professors, and in fact, I would say some of the professors that I had there, even on average, were better than the professors I have here. But over at the other school, you also had... Well, these people were just kind of tenured in. In fact, I remember specifically because this is one of the things she gave us extra credit for. The accounting teacher informed us that her father was the previous accounting teacher, which was why she got the job after him. And the other thing she told us about that is twofold. First of all, she failed 8 semesters of accounting with her father.
She what?
She failed
The
and had
accounting
to...
teacher?
Yes.
Failed 8 accounting semesters.
Yes. And that was
8.
on the first of 2 accounting courses. We aren't
8.
even talking about the second course.
How long did this woman spend? How many years is that?
And keep in mind, her father was the teacher.
8.
Yes.
Who the hell does something 7 times and says, you know what? Next time I'll pass it.
No, she did. She failed 8 times
Wait, on one quit?
on one course. I wasn't
So
talking
she
about the other
retook
course.
it 8 times. Like she
She retook it 9
semesters went
times.
by
The
and
9th time
finally
that
got
she
that
succeeded.
I spy with my little
Suddenly I feel better about biology.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's biology and it's not fucking accounting, but like, oh, but that's even makes it right. What?
Yeah,
Accounting.
yeah.
Accounting.
Yeah.
It's Microsoft Excel and making sure a spreadsheet doesn't read negative.
It doesn't matter if it reads negative. You don't want
Or,
it to
yeah,
be
it doesn't
positive.
matter as long as all the math checks out. I should say that's
Yeah.
the only thing that matters.
As long as the stuff that comes in matches the stuff that goes out of each of the categories, you're good. As long as it ends up being a net 0 for all the stuff. But yeah, so it's not only that.
Not only that.
There's another worse thing.
Oh wait, there's more.
Yeah, so what do you think is the number one way that people do accounting nowadays?
Excel. I don't know.
Yes, computer-based accounting. She
Yeah, my
specifically
mother does.
would not teach us computer-based accounting. Would you like to know the reason why?
Because it's too new.
Because her father was always on the computer and never had time to spend with her, and so she doesn't like it.
What?
That is the reason she didn't teach us any of the computer-based accounting stuff.
So how the hell did y'all do accounting without a computer in current year?
Well, hold on, because think about this. The reason she didn't like it was because her father was always on the computer. You remember what I said her father was?
An accountant a teacher.
A teacher of accounting. In fact, I think he did work as an accountant for a bit. But yeah, a teacher of accounting. Guess why he was probably on the computer all the time? Because you need it for fucking accounting nowadays.
Yeah, no, I was about to say, if he was an accountant, he was on the computer all the time because my mom was always on there, and she'd always bitch at me and moan at me, like, be like, how are you on the computer all this time? I can't stand being on the computer any more than I have to be because I start getting, like, I don't know what I don't know. Anyway. But yeah, no, she was an accountant, and she was always on the computer because she had to be on the computer because that's how Excel works.
Yeah, that's how accounting works nowadays. But yeah, so that's what she was complaining about, and that's why she didn't teach us accounting on the computer.
Worse than my middle school, or no, my high school, where they were like, yeah, we're going to teach you photography. Old school photography. Old school, we learned more about the history of photography and how to make darkroom photographs
Oh,
than actual photography.
You
I
want to
did
know?
not learn a single thing about how to make a better photograph. I only learned how to process a photograph like I would be in the 1960s. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, so we did both when I did photography class back in, I think it was it was in Singapore, back at SAS, Singapore American School. Wonderful place. So what they taught us there was everything from this is how you make a pinhole camera, and then we set it up and like actually did pinhole photography for a bit. They also taught us, oh yeah, like what is it, 2/3 rule?
Yep.
Yeah, which is basically, you know that, and you know the very basics of photography. Like that's what you should be expected to be taught in like a middle school, high school photography course, right?
Yes. Yes.
Not so accurate now, are ya?
And then they did like a bunch of other stuff, and like they actually taught us in that one. But yeah, no, they didn't stop at here is darkroom. Because that's also the most expensive part of it. So if you're gonna stop anywhere, you don't stop there.
Yeah, no. So I had to go buy and of course, because it's high school, in a public-funded high school, that was the weirdest part. I had to go buy a Kodak fucking film camera and go find somewhere to get film and all this other stuff so that I could go learn the history of photography back in the day.
Yeah, no. I think up until midway through middle school, I was privately schooled. Possible exception for back in Britain. I don't remember what Britain was, but
It was British. It was already crazy enough.
I'm trying to remember what the name of it was. I think it was Bishop Stortford College.
That is the most British sounding thing I've ever heard of in my life.
Oh yeah, the town itself was Bishop Stortford. Probably getting the pronunciation slightly wrong because it's been fucking years, but since I've had to look at it, much less pronounce it. But yeah, excellent place. We actually we had a house that was like we left through the backyard. There was a gate that led basically directly onto the school. It was very nice.
I love yeeting myself halfway across the map, getting a health kit in midair, and then hitting it with a full pickaxe swing, and then falling like 20 feet, and then completely negating the health I just got.
Oh yeah, but hey, you would have died without it.
Oh yeah, I definitely would have died without it. Pretty sure it was the exact same amount of health that I had before him.
Hey. Okay, so this doesn't work from the side of the caretaker, despite the bullets saying they pierce everything.
That sniper turn's an idiot.
What, the one pointing straight down?
No, the one that was looking at you, even though I was shooting him the entire time.
Yeah, I'm more interested
I
in
was
why that
shooting
one
his-
was just pointing straight down.
Oh, that was because it was deploying.
No, it was permanently just stuck with the laser pointing down.
Oh.
Yeah, you can see it in the video afterwards.
Oh, my favorite time of the day with this stupid thing. The balls that just attack you constantly.
Yeah, bulls are my least favorite 100%. Because normally I like to be able to set up on a high ground and just shoot down, and most of the attacks don't get you if you're on the high ground. But if
That's a
it balls,
great-
it can't.
That's a great quote out of context. Balls are my least favorite. Oh god, yep, nope.
Hey, I mean, if you want to edit today's video and just make it a series of out-of-context quotes and absolutely damning
Those do
evidence,
very
feel
well.
free.
All those things do very well. Half of them end up doing better than the actual videos. So.
Oh yeah, you make a short out of them with today's YouTube.
Yeah, that are like a 15-minute long, and as long as they're like really out of context and really funny, people don't give it a.
Yeah, 15-minute you want a short. Shorts do best at the 15-minute mark. From what I heard, that is the peak length of a short. That's when YouTube's algorithm will start actually sharing it properly.
All I know is that every time I want to go watch a short video, and by that I mean like a video less than 10 minutes, they give me like the 3-hour long ones. And then whenever I want to see the 3-hour long ones, it's the opposite way around. But nope, here's a bunch of short videos that you can't have. No.
Oh, my favorite is the 9-hour long videos where you just throw it on in the background, grab food while in the middle of it, and you know you're not missing anything. I'm basically out of ammo, which is not good for this fight, because I don't think we saw any more nitra. I think we mined it all. Oh, hello, ball. Be gone.
I have yet to actually hurt the actual thing. I've just been sprinting around trying not to die. That scout. So, you know, average scout gameplay.
Yeah. I mean, as scout, you do the most damage to this out of everyone here. But maybe not gunner. But, yeah.
The thing with scout, though, is that those little fucking arms get at you all the damn time, so it's kind of a pain in the ass to actually try to kill it.
Go to high ground. If you're on high enough
I'm
ground, the
trying
arms
to,
can't
but
hit
it's
you.
either the balls hit me or the fucking, like right there, I got electrocuted half to death. So I'm just unlucky right now.
I am out of everything but the platform gun and turret, and it is not easy to get to my turret because I'm too busy
I
dodging.
almost got him! I got him! I got him, and then I fell to my death.
Nice.
I got hit by the thing. I strafe to the left, and I shoot him as I'm falling to my death. That's fun. That's great.
All right, time for the most important part. Whee!
This terrain really is a bitch around here.
Oh yeah.
The mule is here. Let's not lose the data rack, guys.
Okay, just walks away casually.
Data rack, strap
There we go.
All
All right.
He's just like, fuck you, I'm out.
Excellent. Objective completed. Our rivals will regret ever
Let's get out of here. Did we hit?
to call in a return.
There it is.
I need the mule right here. Right.
Drop pod inbound. Stand clear.
All right, where's it going? And that way down here.
What I found.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, if you want to edit these videos, like, go ahead. I do not mind. You're more than welcome to.
I'd love to, but I don't think I'm gonna have enough time now.
Yeah, I don't expect you to.
A week ago, yeah, sure, great. But now, no.
Yeah.
Like, a week ago, I was doing SFM until like 6 a.m. because I had nothing better to do.
Oh, I remember seeing every single one of them.
Yeah. A couple of those things were a pain in the ass. One of them was a G-Man model from the newer game, and oh my god. That thing just was so unstable. It was like, oh, you want to animate the G-Man from the Source 2 video game on Source 1? No. There's too many polygons here. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Source Filmmaker is a thing from hell. This is my favorite thing. Look at me. I'm just like up in the sky.
Yeah.
Oh no, in this case, I'm through the fucking chair.